Have you been dreaming of publishing a children's book and you literally have no idea where to start? I know the process can seem really overwhelming. I know when I started publishing children's books 3.5 years ago, there was so much information and I literally couldn't keep up. And it was very mind-boggling just to even start. So in this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step process on how to self-publish a children's book on Amazon KDP. And if we haven't met before, hi, my name is Harley, and I'm an award-winning self-published children's book author and illustrator. After 3.5 years and 4 children's books published, I have literally turned this into my full-time job. So yes, I am a full-time children's book author and illustrator and creative entrepreneur. And if that's something that you want to do after publishing your children's books, make sure to hit subscribe down below so you don't miss a new video. So I'm going to go over the basic 5 steps on how to actually get your children's book published on Amazon KDP. And this process is started after you already have your manuscript written, edited, and illustrated. And if you don't know where to start with that, watch this video right here where I tell you the 4 steps that you need to do after you've written your children's book manuscript. So watch that right here. It will also be linked in the description down below as well. So this is assuming that all of your interior files are ready to go and you are ready to start publishing and getting it uploaded onto Amazon KDP. So in order to get it actually uploaded onto Amazon KDP, you first have to format your interior files. So saving your interior files as a PDF isn't the only thing that you need to do. You need to make sure that your trim size and your bleed and all your margins are correct and accurate for Amazon KDP. So if you don't have this step right, you are not going to be able to self-publish on Amazon KDP because they will not accept your interior files and it's going to be a giant pain in the butt for you. I know it was for me. So you have to first pick your trim size. So that is just the size of your book. So my trim size for this book is 8.5 by 8.5. And Amazon KDP makes it very, very easy for you to find the exact size and measurements of the trim plus bleed. And if you don't know what bleed means, bleed refers to the extra margins at the end of your pages. So when they go to actually print out your book from Amazon, they actually have to trim those pages. So they actually have to cut off those margins. So those bleed margins are there so that way your illustrations spread across the page appropriately and to make sure that none of your text gets cut off. Because if your text goes over these margins, it will get cut off and then it won't be very easy for your reader to read and you will get lower ratings and you'll get less sales. So they have those margins and bleed settings in place for that purpose exactly. So then once you have your trim size figured out and your bleed margins, you're going to go to Canva and you're going to format your interior file. And if you're ready to start formatting, you've got your manuscript ready, this video right here is how to format your children's book manuscript for Amazon KDP using Canva. So go watch that after this video to actually start formatting. It will also be linked in the description down below. And it is kind of a tedious process to do this in Canva, but in that video, I make it really, really simple for you to actually do it and get it done, as well as adding those margins for bleed. And just a quick note, if you think you already have your file formatted and ready to go, make sure that you have it as single page uploads. Amazon KDP doesn't allow you to upload spreads for publishing a paperback. They only want 1 page at a time. So you have to have your files formatted accordingly for that. So as an example, I'm going to use this book. So this is the first page. So when I say 1 page at a time, I really mean 1 page. So when you go to like this spread, for example, these 2 pages are a spread. So if you have your file set up as a spread by spread file, that is wrong. You actually need to have it 1 page at a time. So it needs to be just like 1 actual page after another. And that video that I referred to shows you exactly how to do that. Then once you actually have it formatted, now you can actually start uploading it into Amazon KDP. So to actually start doing this, you need to have a KDP account, which is free to have. And then you can actually get into the bookshelf area in Amazon KDP where you can start uploading your files, getting your book published. So you go to your bookshelf area and you click create a new title. And then that is where you can enter in all the details of your book. So that is where you enter in the details of your title, your subtitle if you want one, your Amazon description, your ISBN. If you don't know what an ISBN is and if you don't know if you need an ISBN, watch this video right here. I go over in detail what it is and how to get one if you need one. watch that right here. Otherwise, it will be linked in the description down below as well. That's also where you upload your interior files. They check it out, make sure that it has the accurate sizing and there aren't any problems with the actual manuscript. That's where you go in and you pick your keywords and your categories. And that's where you can go in and set your pricing. So you do get to price your own children's book, which is really nice. But as of November of 2025, when I'm filming this, Amazon has increased the minimum price for children's books. And that minimum price is now at $10.50. Whereas when I published this 3 years ago, I believe I published it at $8.99 to start out. So with print costs rising and with inflation and all that, it does cost Amazon a little bit more to print your paperbacks. So that is why the minimum price has to be $10.50 now. My book on Amazon KDP, I sell for $10.99. At $10.99, you probably think you have a pretty good royalty. Just to clarify, your royalty is good, but it's not that good because Amazon's doing all the work for you. And this is basically a quote unquote passive income stream for you because you don't need to print it. You don't need to ship it. You don't need to worry about it. So when I have this listed at $10.99, the print cost for my premium color 32-page children's paperback book is $4.20 a unit. So that means it costs $4.20 off of my $10.99 to actually print the book. So that means I have $6.79 left over after that, but that is not my royalty. Amazon still takes their cut. So with my book priced at $10.99, my royalty rate is $2.39 a unit. So I know that doesn't sound like much, but it is a starting point and it is completely free to use Amazon KDP and start your children's book publishing company, which I think is really massive and like a really great leg up, especially in this day and age where it costs so much to do everything. So having a platform like Amazon KDP where it's completely print on demand and you can start getting your business up and running for free is really awesome. Then after you've uploaded all the details onto Amazon KDP and all your files are approved, you don't have any problems with that, it will take about 24 to 72 hours in order for your paperback book to actually be live on Amazon. So keep that in mind when you're figuring out the launch of your book, like the specific date. Make sure to have all your files ready. Big pro tip, if you want it to go out on the exact day that you want it to launch, make sure to schedule your release. That is a newer feature that Amazon KDP has. I don't remember seeing that feature 3 years ago. So schedule your release prior to the launch and it will go out the day of your launch that you want it to. Then once you have your release scheduled, you can go in and you can order an author copy. So that means you can get a print version of your book before anybody else can, and you can use it for marketing and promotional purposes. And you can hold it in your hands and you can flip through it and you can see that you're finally a published children's book author. And I think that's the coolest feeling in the world. Then after you've got your book uploaded onto Amazon, it is scheduled for release or it's already live, then you have to go in and you have to market and promote it because Amazon is not going to do that for you. And you want to make sure your launch is as good as possible. And where you can learn about this, as well as get the entire free course plus bonuses and monthly exclusive trainings on how to build your children's book publishing business, is in my free school community, Author Growth Academy. In Author Growth Academy, I give you complete full access to that entire free course, how to actually self-publish your children's book on Amazon KDP. Now, this video was a good overview of what to expect, and this is just letting you know what you're going to need to do in order to do this. This free course in Author Growth Academy goes over every single detail, every single step, every little resource that you could possibly need, including bonus templates that you can't get anywhere else. So go to the first link in my description to join that community and access that free course for yourself to actually start self-publishing your children's book on Amazon KDP. And if you're ready to jump into it and you don't want all those bonuses and you don't want to be a part of a thriving community, that's fine. You can watch this next video right here. This is the complete free course to self-publishing a children's book on Amazon KDP. It is the exact same thing that I give you in school, but there aren't any templates or resources to help you, but this is still a really good overview to help you out. And make sure to subscribe for more children's book marketing and publishing tips.